What it is, y'all? Yeah, man, Big Mike coming at you live and direct. Max City Limits Radio Show, Philosopher King Central. Once again, getting a little cerebral, little bit of intellectual, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got a lot of folks out there, man, black folks in particular, that just runs from certain topics, man. And the main ones that they always running from, man, they can't really hang with Big Mike on is, I guess I would say politics and religion, the big two. And of course, you know, I tend to swerve the economics because I'm just not that really good at economics. I'll be honest with you, man. It never really interested me too much. But in this instance, man, I mean, it's real simple. The simplicity of it is staggering, man. Today we're going to be talking about Walmart. Is it in Chicago? I think it's in Chicago. But, yeah, there's a situation that's going around where Walmart, I think it's closing 4 different locations around the Chicago area due to the fact that they just can't make no money, man. They cannot make no money. And what's the bottom line with a business? It has to make money. And then you got Negroes that's living in these particular areas and online, you know, crime victim. Once again, the victim Olympics. Who can get the gold medal in being a victim? I'm a bigger victim than you. You know, the sickening just cycle of crybaby bullshit, man. See, Big Mike, I used to work at Walmart at a particular point in time, man. Actually, I think it was around 2017. I was trying to wean myself off of the porn, you know, the porn hustle. And I was going to fly straight, man. I was going to get me a square job, start over from scratch. And my big surprise is when I applied, shit, man, it caught me back within like 3 or 4 days. I'm like, God damn. So my main job at Walmart was maintenance. And they told me I was going to be working maintenance. And I'm like, maintenance? I'm like, I don't know shit about maintenance. You know what I mean? Because when they say maintenance to me, I'm thinking fixing shit around the store. You know what I mean? That requires some sort of mechanical know-how, which I have zero, right? But I come to find out that it was basically just being a janitor, glorified janitor, janitorial services and whatnot. But what I found out, man, when I got in there, oh my God, I couldn't believe it, man. I could not believe it. I mean, night after night, I was out there, I was sweeping and mopping and whatnot, and I would see niggas come in the store and then walk out the store with just bags of shit. I would see motherfuckers walk out with big screen TVs and not paying for it. And I'm thinking to myself, but once again, I'm new to the game. I'm new to Walmart, right? And I'm thinking, don't they have security? I mean, what is the purpose of security here? Because they did have security, but their standard of procedure was to just let them leave because they didn't want to get sued in the event that the security rolled down on them and bust their head. You know what I mean? So they thought it would just be overall better to just let the thief go and not even bother with trying to retrieve the stolen goods. I mean, they wouldn't even call the cops, man. So night after night, I was just seeing like the same people coming in, leaving with bags of shit, man, whether it be food or high-priced electronics. And I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, how in the fuck do y'all stay in business? I mean, it was just that many people. I mean, these niggas were so bold and audacious, man. I mean, bruh. And then, I mean, it was majority niggas. You know, I would see some white folks sprinkled in there, but like the most bold and audacious motherfuckers of all was black women, man. They would like get into those carts for the handicapped folks, man, and just ride around the store for hours, just picking up shit, you know, putting shit in the cart. You know what I mean? One time I seen it was just a band of roving, stealing bitches, man. It was like 5 bitches that came in and got on them carts and just rolled around like it was Disney World, man. And I mean, it was just so blatant. It was so blatant, man. Like I said, they would go to the food section. They would literally open up shit while they were shopping. Like they would go to the candy bar section at Walmart, pick up candy bars, open up the box of candy bars, and then start eating the candy bars while they was going around shoplifting, man. Shit. Yeah, man. And then they would just ride out on those carts, 2-day ride, unload all that shit, put it in the trunk and bounce. And no one said shit. I was like, wow, man. I just couldn't believe it. I was astonished, man. I was like, man, it's no fucking wonder. Because, y'all know my occupation. My occupation was dealing with broads in the inner city, man. And most of the females I knew, I mean, they made it known what they did, man. They're like, shit, I'm about to go and do some boosting. I'm about to go to Walmart and boost. You know what I mean? They would take orders. They would get on Facebook and they would tell motherfuckers, yep, I'm about to go to Walmart. Anybody need anything? I was like, wow, just leave it a trail of their criminality on the web, on Facebook. You know what I mean? Or they would just go to Walmart, boost a ton of shit, especially like baby shit. And then they would post what they had stole, what they had boosted for Walmart, man. And they would sell that shit to folks. They'd be like, yeah, I got this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Holla at me. You know what I mean? They would take bids on the shit. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy, man. So I'm listening to all these folks, these black folks whining and bitching about Walmart leaving. It's just so frustrating, man, being lumped in with the Negro population, man. I'm like, well, what y'all thought was gonna happen, man? You got motherfucking hundreds of motherfuckers pouring in to that store daily, just stealing shit, just taking shit. And no one wants to get involved. No one wants to try and stop them because of the soft on crime policies that the Democrats are implementing, man. It's like, and a lot of cops are just washing their hands of it. They don't even want to be involved in picking up shoplifters because it's a waste of time. You take them down there and you book them and you can't even hold them. You can't even hold them in jail. Can't even hold them. Gotta let them go. You know what I mean? It's a waste of goddamn time, man. Shit, and it's a waste of goddamn time for just everybody involved except for the criminal. And that's why the criminals are pouring in there on a daily doing what they do, because there ain't no consequences, no real consequences and repercussions for their criminality, man. So now we got Walmart bouncing, saying, fuck it, I done had enough. I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. And you got niggas standing around scratching their head talking about, it's because we black. No, niggas, because you got a whole bunch of criminal ass niggas out there stealing from a business. And businesses are trying to make money. It's cause we black. It don't happen like that in the white community. I'm so sick of these niggas, man. So yeah, man, I'm sitting back listening to all this belly aching from these niggas, man. Even if you are a respectable black person, man, you ought to be able to connect the dots. And be like, yeah, I see why they bouncing. I understand why. Not automatically resorting to all this crybaby ass shit. It's because you black. But one thing I will say, because I firmly believe that the overall goal and the plan is to kill off as many people as possible, especially black folks, man. And how do you do that? You control resources. You control food. So let's assume for a minute that they really wasn't losing that much money doing what they was doing, man. By letting these folks escape. By letting these criminals do what they do. I firmly believe that it's in the plan. Yeah, Big Mike got his tinfoil hat on. It's in the plan to close down as many places as possible that the Negro can actually go and get sustenance, man. The big box stores, the Walmarts, the Targets, the Kmarts, and all of that, man, that basically destroyed the mom and pop stores, man. There ain't no other small stores left that actually compete with Walmart. They destroyed the small man, the small guy, small business. So you can't go to the mom and pop spots no more, man. So now, what's left? You gotta go to Walmart. But now, niggas are so trifling. They done forced Walmart out the game, man. And Walmart is like, I'm not doing it no more, man. But once again, I do feel that the game plan was always to starve you niggas out, man. Shit. The game plan is to starve you out, to control resources. So when the shit really hits the fan, where you gonna go for food? Where you gonna go? You're gonna have to drive 15, 20 miles out to the white folks spot to get some food, man. But wherever the black folk reside, there will be no way to feed yourself. That is, unless you go to a fast food spot, and we all know that that's poison. Yeah, you're not gonna have any sort of options to sustain yourself. This is just another way to destroy you and cripple you. But once again, the powers that be are pretty smart, they're pretty intelligent, man. They always give you just enough rope to hang yourself. Remember I talked about the Hegelian dialectic. The problem, introduce a problem, wait for the reaction from the useless eater, then offer a solution to the useless eater. The solution has yet to be implemented, but those who are in power, they have actually created a problem. They implement these soft-on-crime policies, and these folks being masters of human nature, they knew that the uncivilized Negro who does not have the common decency that God gave him due to the fact that he didn't grow up in a family structure. He didn't grow up with a daddy in the house. So once again, them being masters of human nature knew that the Negro would see this as a prime opportunity to express his criminality. And all this being done because of the soft-on-crime policies of the liberal Democrats. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. They're giving you just enough rope to hang yourself. And so what is the reaction? Well, right now the reaction is the uncivilized Negro acting an ass and treating Walmart like a smorgasbord, picking the meat off the bones of a carcass. Now, pretty soon, like I said, there's going to be a crime bill 2.0 coming real soon, in which everyone will applaud and everyone will get behind, just to curb the abhorrent criminal behavior of these Negroes out here, man. And whatever they propose, it's going to be so drastic, it's going to be so fucked up, but no one's going to care, because people are just going to be like, I don't care. Just make it stop. Make these criminals pay. And unfortunately, good law-abiding citizens somehow will be caught up in that dragnet as well. Yeah, these new laws that they will propose on the back end of watching these Negroes act a total ass, it's going to be bad. It is going to be bad, Jack. So yeah, we got Walmart leaving the inner city, leaving you niggas to starve. It was hilarious. I was watching like some footage of these niggas wilding out at Walmart, man, and it was just like, it was a conversation between these two broads, man. I don't know, see if I can find it on YouTube, man. But this one bitch was talking about, yeah, fuck them, take this, take that. And then there was another female who was actually level-headed and could think clearly. And she was like, but this is our Walmart. And the other bitch was like, this ain't our Walmart. Fuck them, this ain't our Walmart. We don't own this. The other chick was like, but we shop here. This is where we get our food. And then the other bitch was like, well, we can make our own Walmart. I'm like, well, if that's the case, where is it? And you would at least have the presence of mind or the common sense to actually get your own Walmart first before you went to the white man's Walmart and destroyed it. So now what you gonna do? Now where you gonna go for your food and your sustenance and your supplies? It's just your overall resources. Where you gonna go? Yeah, this super brilliant bitch was like, we can make our own Walmart. I'm like, okay. Where's that? Where that? And you would at least have some sense to at least have a go-to spot, a go-to place to get your sustenance why you tearing down the white folks Walmart? At least, because that was her logic. Even though it was in the black neighborhood, it was owned by whitey. So therefore, they didn't have to respect it. They didn't have to respect the game. They're like, fuck them. This ain't our shit. Then the other chick, who actually had 2 brain cells to rub together, more than likely she had a daddy in her life. She was like, but we shop here. This is where we get this, that, and the third. The other bitch couldn't comprehend it. We can make our own Walmart. I mean, she was stuck between a rock and a hard place because she knew that the other chick actually made sense. But she had to come back with something real quick. No matter how stupid it sounded, we can make our own Walmart. Let me try and find that shit, man. I'll be back. Well, I'm just now waking up. Shit. I tried to find that clip, y'all. Couldn't find it, man. So I'm trying to get my faculties together, man. It took me about an hour nap. Yeah. So what I find interesting about this whole Chicago debacle, man, like they had just got Lori Lightfoot dumbass up out of office, right? And I had made the assumption, I assumed that they got her out of office due to the fact that she's an idiot and she had a tolerance of crime. She was soft on crime. And so that was one of the main catalysts, I thought, that they had to just get her ass up out of office, man, because under her, she was turning Chicago into a war zone, bruh, Then to come to find out, the dude that they put in office to replace her is even more soft on crime than she was. And I don't even remember this whack ass nigga's name, man. It's a black dude. What is it? Brian Johnson, or I don't know his name, man. Irregardless, he's an idiot because he thinks that you should send in social workers instead of cops when you got a whole bunch of niggas wilding out like this and shit, man. Fuck that shit. I mean, yeah, man, these little nigglets, man, they need to be shot. Yes, the gene pool needs to be cleansed, man. I said it first. I don't get 2 fucks what you talking about, man. If your child is out there, I mean, it would have went the same for my children's, man. You know what I mean? If my sons was out there wilding out, doing shit like that, stealing and destroying property and beating people up, hey, it's fair game. They fair game, man. To be blasted. Yeah, and go to nigga Valhalla, man. Yeah, there's no doubt about that shit, man. But yeah, I just find that kind of weird and perplexing, man. Like, how would you vote someone in office? Yeah, to be a mayor of a city, man. And like I said, I thought the whole concept of voting, man, was to enact change, man. And all they did was put someone in there that's even worse. That is, unless the voting system is rigged and the powers that be, they gave this new mayor a little bit of help, man, with those god-awful voting machines. Shit. Like, I don't trust no elections anymore, man. After that shit that happened with Trump, I don't trust no elections, man. Yeah, those Dominion voting machines, garbage. Can be hacked with the quickness, quick fast, man. But nah, man, if you want to know my opinion on this whole thing, man, shit. Y'all need to nuke Chicago, man. Just nuke it. Just get it done, man. Just get it done. Imagine these goddamn activists, man. These democratic scumbag liberals coming out blaming Walmart. Saying Walmart is racist because y'all leaving. I'm like, okay. Yeah, the fact that black folk been in there pilfering the Walmarts, man, for the past 15, 20 years, yeah, they ain't got shit to do with it. Not in the least. They wouldn't do that in the white community. Probably because the white community is not engaging in this behavior. And I know, I hear it, man. Well, white folks, they got more opportunities than blacks, therefore they have jobs, therefore they don't have to steal. I'm done with the excuses, Jack. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do me another video pertaining to opportunity and democratic liberals, man, progressives. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But I ain't gonna do that right now, man. I'm a balance. I got things to do, bruh. Big Mike, the Almighty One himself, Triple XL, coming at y'all live and direct, Max City Limits Radio Show, and Philosopher King Central. And we out, and we out, and we out.